Welcome to another episode of Not Yo Average Aunties podcast, where we keep it real, raw, and relatable while sharing our opinions, experiences, and feelings. What are we talking about today, ladies?
Hey. First of all, how you guys doing? It's the holiday season. Bells are
Yes, trying to
ringing.
stay warm
You
and
know,
festive. Yes.
see my little Charlie Brown tree.
I saw, girl, I wasn't going to say nothing. I was like, that motherfucker bear. But it's a,
I didn't know that was a tree. I just thought it was a little plant you trying to go.
What'd you say, Joe?
I thought it was a little plant. I wasn't even thinking about that being a tree.
no, I
That's
knew
my
it was
little
a Charlie Brown tree.
I know that you
tree.
said it.
I always wanted to get one, but I
Oh,
never.
okay.
I put it up every year. You know, I'm over the big old Christmas tree situation. So
Well, it's interesting that you bring that up because we are talking about holidays the Auntie way. And I
Yeah.
guess you just dove right into it, baby, because I mean, I didn't put now y'all know I usually go festive. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
decorative from the outside of my house to the inside of my house to the staircase to the everything. The
Mm-hmm.
last 2 years, I just haven't, and I didn't do it this year. And I feel like my daughter, she like took over because she put up her tree before Black Friday. Normally, Black Friday is when I put up my
Israel
tree,
put it up, yeah.
but she put her joint up. I think November 1st. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
And she's been hosting, like Thanksgiving. She hosted Christmas last year, so aside from the fact that my living room is being renovated, so I could have still put stuff up. I mean, I usually have stuff up in the kitchen. Y'all know that with my little black Santa right next to my coffee maker, but I just, nah, I'm all right.
yeah. Well,
It's a different feeling when there's no kids in the house anymore.
Mm,
We have grown adult children. So the last 2 years I haven't decorated neither. As you guys know, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, so I never used to decorate at all. And then I don't like the traditional colors. Like you never saw red and green in here. I always found other festive colors to decorate
Yeah.
my house with.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't the
Now
red
the
and
last
blue.
2 years, it just doesn't feel the same anymore for me.
I don't know. For me, it's less about the kids being adults because they've been adults for a while now.
Mhm.
And we still would do it. I think it's just, she took over the reins and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need to do it. And again, I guess particularly this year is just a mess in that living room. So I'm just not. It's a mess. So I ain't
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
But you
No,
got
for
your ground.
Yeah, no, for me, I'm gonna do a minimal because I still like to do a little something similar to you. Last year, I didn't decorate because we weren't even home for our first Christmas ever, not being home. But this
How was
year, I
that?
got it was weird. It was interesting, but it was
Okay.
weird. I was like, I don't know if I'll ever do it again. It doesn't feel
Really?
it doesn't feel the same.
Mm.
It did not feel like Christmas. We were in a warm state, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Maybe if I was in a colder climate with some snow and some trees and stuff, maybe I would have felt it, but it didn't feel like Christmas to me, like
Mm.
how it does when you are at home.
Home.
So even though I still I minimize my decoration, I don't decorate as much. I got my little Charlie Brown tree. I do put a little small tree on the steps, which I still haven't done yet.
Okay.
And that's it. So and with the Christmas tree situation, I'm tired of fighting my cat. She wanna climb up in there, so we ain't she be up climbing in there, chewing on the daggone lights, and I'm like, "Girl, you're gonna electrocute yourself or something gonna happen." So, yeah, so it'll be minimum decoration, so I still will decorate. But Joe, it's interesting you say I know outside of your religions, but you do have grandkids. So
Yeah, but it's been more about her. I don't ever shop for gifts anymore. I just send money and be done with my job. Unless, of course, my granddaughter asks for something, I haven't. It just doesn't feel the same anymore to me. She's pretty much taken that part of that
You mean your
joy from
daughter?
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So she's
So,
the one
yeah.
because she's the one that has the kids. So she's the one
Right.
that's fooling around. I never did the Black Friday thing. I find more deals online now than I do going into an actual store. So
Yeah.
just not the
Yeah.
same. And I guess because I'm still finding myself,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not into it right now.
Well, that's the thing. You both have adult children outside of their home, so it's kinda natural that they would kinda take over, and now you're going over visiting their homes, leaving
Mhm.
the mess over there. You don't gotta do all
None of it.
that's on their ass.
Now this year she came and cooked Thanksgiving here, but
Yeah.
which was nice. I actually enjoyed that. But next year I don't plan on touching nothing. She's taking over the turkey, the collard greens, and the rice. I'm gonna sit in that living room and be a couch potato all day.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I think so for me, I think I mentioned another one, like, I used to love the Black Friday stuff, that was just my thing, but I haven't done that in over 15 years.
Yeah.
mhm,
Um, but I don't know, like, even the shopping, we've I don't shop for anybody.
Yeah. Same.
That's not anybody, right? So and I used to be with just me shopping for hubby, and we would get each other Christmas gifts,
mhm.
but I don't even know, like, we kinda moved away from that because 9 times out of 10, we're usually going somewhere. That's the gift, right? Or doing
Right.
something. Um,
Exactly.
so, it's just and I guess too,
Mhm.
I don't and this may be selfish because I'm not overly concerned about gifts because my birthday is just a week before, so they better be giving me some gifts.
See, that
You
was my
heard it. You
holiday.
heard it here.
That was my holiday every year, your house.
Yeah, the party.
The
Yeah.
party. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, well, that ain't
you
happening.
had 30 years in with
Mhm,
that. So that was
mhm.
that's what I looked forward to doing every year, hanging
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
at your house. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
We
We've been
stopped that.
I
yeah.
know. And that is funny because that has stopped. It's like it's not the same for me anymore.
Yeah. So in our household, we've been gradually moving away from the gifts and everything for a while. And this was actually initiated by the kids. It's like,
Mhm.
Okay.
listen, we don't need to do the big old gift exchange because first of all,
Okay.
I have a birthday on the front end and on the back end of Christmas.
That's
And
right.
I always, their birthdays meant more to me, and I guess it means more to them as well than the whole big Christmas
Right.
kind of thing. But it's still just being around each other, enjoying that time, but mostly celebrating birthdays. So it'd be if we start, with the younger ones whose birthday is before Christmas, and then the older one whose birthday is after Christmas, she wanna getting all her stuff on Christmas anyways. So it's like we kinda like we the way we transitioned initially was we started doing Secret Santas within our house, right? So,
Okay.
"Mom, you don't gotta buy all the gifts or whatever have you," because I didn't tell him Santa bought a daggone thing, you know?
I never played that.
There
It
was no such thing as Santa. I was
I didn't
Santa.
play that game, right? So when me and their dad was together, it was for mom and dad on that
Mhm.
Mhm.
basket for mom and dad. We worked hard and bought those gifts.
Facts.
And
Mhm.
then when, fast forward, it's just me and them, it was from whatever. So then they
Mhm.
kinda grew up and they initiated, "Let's just do Secret Santas," and we picked each other name out the hat. Now, when they were still younger, being who I am, I still bought all of them gifts, and they were like, "You didn't listen to the rules. These are the rules." And I'm like, "Well, y'all my baby, so I'm still gonna give you a little extra something, something."
Yeah.
But
Okay.
at like the last 2 years, it's like no gift exchange. We celebrate each other's birthdays, which is more important because my birthday
Mhm.
is in November. So
Mhm.
the only one of my kids whose birthday is my son. He's in June, so he's in the summer. He's the only summer baby. But other
Mhm.
than that, we just spend quality time with each other. It's just very different, which I'm not mad about. I'm fine.
Mhm.
Yeah. I have a question though. When you guys were buying gifts, did you have any like rules or budgets on gift givings for whether it's for your kids or whoever? Did you have any like rules, like a rubric you would follow when you bought gifts?
Not
Nope.
really. It all depend on what they wanted. My youngest, Don Charles was a gamer, so that's pretty much where money went with him. And Champion was the sneakers and the clothes, and
Mhm.
so was Day Day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yes, for me, they didn't ask for like big ticketed items. So I really was like,
mhm,
make your list, see what's on your list or whatever have you. And once in a while it'd be a big ticket item, but that'd probably be like for the birthday because it's a big ticket item and all the other stuff
mhm,
would be like little smaller things. But I didn't have I didn't have a budget because they were really pretty good about asking for what they wanted for the holiday
mhm.
and for their birthday, so I never really complained about it, and they were good kids, so they deserve whatever they asked for.
Yeah.
So I used to split it. So birthday would be the more bigger item, and then the accessories, if I didn't get everything for the birthday, came at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So
Got it. Got it. Yeah, I think sometimes even with family, my mom. So historically, Christmas is everyone knows that I used to be very like decorative and just into the holiday.
Mhm.
But it was more so it's yes, I liked all the festivities that associated with Christmas, my birthday, etcetera.
Mhm.
I think it was more the time sharing with us as a
Mhm.
family. Like,
Yeah.
on Christmas Day, I typically don't like to go anywhere. I don't like people coming over. I just like
Mhm.
it to be my own nucleus.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now it's a little bit different because, like I said, we went over to Bree's house, right?
Mhm.
So, but that's still us. It's just us, and I like it that way.
Mhm.
Unless my mom comes up, then that's something different. But even she's not used to the lack of gift giving. Like, so if she's not with us and if she's with like my sister, she'll call and she'll be like, "So what do you guys get?" She's always it's like it's something with her where she's always used to asking the kids, "What did you get for Christmas?"
Right.
Mhm.
Now they're adults, so it's like,
Yeah.
"You don't do that." I'm trying to explain to her, like, and when I
They
said
got their own
every year it's
lives
the same
now.
conversation, it's like, "We don't
Yeah.
really do that, mom." "What do you mean no gifts?" I'm like, "Lady." Like, hubby, "Oh, what do you mean Richard didn't get?" I was like, "He doesn't have to." Like, we give each other things throughout the year.
Exactly.
Mhm.
We don't need a holiday to
Define it.
use
Yeah.
money to, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
that's not it's more about spending time, and I find that those are the
Us.
times that's it's special. Like, even last year it was really cool to do it at our house. It was different for all of us, but it was cool to do it and just spending
Mhm.
time playing games, laughing, joking,
Mhm.
stories, all those things, you know,
Yeah.
as to make it even more special.
Yeah. So one of the big things that my mom always did, and I still kind of carry on, maybe cut it down a little bit, was like we always had. So when I was a kid,
Mhm.
my mom would wrap all the gifts, but she would leave one gift out for us to just play around with until she got up. And no gifts were open until what? I moved my candles. No gifts were open until after we had Christmas breakfast. So she made Christmas
Yep.
breakfast every year, and then we'd sit around, open the gifts, and play games and so forth and so on. So that's one thing that I continue to carry on with my kids or
Mhm.
whatever. Not
Mhm.
as big, but it's like certain things just have to be on the menu. Same thing with Thanksgiving. We switched Thanksgiving up a little bit this year on the menu, but 2 things had to be on that menu, collard greens and mac and cheese. I couldn't get away from that, right? But
Yes.
I took up Thanksgiving this year, and I'm probably gonna do the same thing for Christmas breakfast. So, like, scale back. It's less of us, it's smaller people, so you don't have to make as much. Because I get tired of the damn leftovers. All these holidays, cook all that food, all this food left over, ain't nobody eating it.
See, I don't have that problem in my house. That shit
Raven
goes.
has been in love. Whatever turkey was left, that was what was going, and the oxtail gravy. I mean, whatever was left went to her. So
Yeah, we
she's
don't
been in
have
her glory.
Man,
yeah,
I've cooked smaller too, and it still has I mean, I
Yeah.
won't say I had a lot of food left over, but still more than I would have liked to have left over.
yeah. They usually be arguing shit. The next day after Thanksgiving, my youngest daughter was like, "Who touched my plate?" You know, 'cause they and I'm like, "Girl, I promise you nobody's had." "No, no," and I'm like, "There's enough
'Cause
for."
you be living.
Huh?
You be living for them leftovers the next day
Oh,
anyways, the
yeah.
next day, 'cause it's
Mhm.
always better.
Facts, you know? So, it's there, but it doesn't last past the Sunday, if
Yeah.
that, right?
Right.
So, it usually goes relatively fast.
Okay.
But we do the same thing, like, it's those types of traditions where
Mhm.
it's breakfast, like, my husband will go, he'll make the breakfast, mostly
Mhm.
he's doing that in the
Mhm.
morning, on Christmas morning, and it's tradition, like, no one really opens up the gifts until
Mhm.
we've already ate, we go in
Right.
there when we were doing the gift giving type thing,
Yeah.
so it's pretty cool. I have a question, though.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So now that we all have grown kids, do you like the free? Because I feel like there's a sense of freedom because there's less obligation. I just give some money if I choose to
Mhm.
and be done with it, right? But do you feel like you like the freedom, or do you get a little sad about it because it's not as it was when they were younger?
I'm on the cusp.
Okay.
Some holidays I felt kinda sad because 'cause I'm not with everybody, but then there's times I enjoy lounging up all day watching TV, so just depends on the mood I'm in, but lately, I like this year, we did the Thanksgiving together. I'm hoping Christmas is gonna be somewhat the same. where we all wear the same pajamas Christmas morning. That's one vision I would like to see come true
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all was doing that,
before.
somebody better buy them pajamas now.
I
For
know.
real.
I mean, you only got a couple of weeks.
Weeks
The
left.
struggle bus was real last year. We trying to find something because we went away with a couple of people last year. We wanted to do the whole pajama thing. Like,
Mhm.
so I'll tell you another story when my mom was here.
Okay.
He made us like holiday shirts.
Mm.
Who made you?
Imma find the picture.
Uh,
It was all of us. So, like, we couldn't find the daggone pajamas because we was too late trying to buy them so we could all have and this was, like, the one year we said we're gonna try and do the same pajama theme. Like, we've never fell into the whole thing that everybody else is doing, right? So, this
okay.
one year we're gonna try it. Too late. So, my mom found some thermal shirts. I think we all had, like, red thermal shirts, and she
Okay.
put, like, kinda Christmas decorations on, like, miniature Christmas hilarious. Hilarious. It's creative and cool, right? You gotta
Yeah,
do it. And my
yeah.
mom was that type
Mhm.
of person. She would always make something happen. So, but yeah, if you're gonna get those PJs, you better do it now. So
Better get them now. See
Yeah.
who's down for it and get them now, because otherwise you gonna it'll be a next year endeavor for sure. For sure.
If it don't happen this year, it's fine, but that's something that I would like to see happen where we take a picture in it and
Mhm.
because even though we were all together, we still didn't get the family portrait that I
picture.
was looking to get. Because that was the first time they were all in the same room for it was like 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still
Every time
challenging.
something was happening, there was always one missing, and we finally got all 3 of them together and still didn't take no picture. So,
Well,
I
you're
was
in the
just happy
moment.
that they were all in the same room and they enjoyed each other's company.
That's
It
Yeah,
what
was
it
nice.
was. Yeah.
that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Mhm.
But to
So,
answer your question, Key oh, sorry, I didn't
no,
answer
go for
I
it. Go
didn't
ahead.
answer
Go ahead.
your question. Sad or no, but because my kids are still here, right? So, but I do feel like when they do leave, if we don't have that quality time together, if they start like not trying to get together around the holidays because they have their own things going on, then maybe. I don't know. I haven't experienced it yet, but I do have a sense that I may feel like, dang, they all grown out there doing their own thing,
Yeah.
and yeah. So I'm not there yet. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's just interesting to I mean, I got some home, some not home, right? So
Mhm.
it's just different. I think it's I think I'm in a season where life changes, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Life changes and what used to be routine is no longer routine.
Mhm.
So it's about evolving and just coming to the realization that this is the way it is, you know?
This is
And
the
that's cool.
new way of the
And
Walston
that's cool.
household or same yeah.
And it could be different next year, you know? So it's all and I'm okay with that. So I
Yeah.
don't necessarily get sad. I I had a long story short, I had a wake up call probably might have been, I'm trying to think. It could have been 10 or 15 more than maybe 15, 16 years ago when I went to go like I told you it used to be tradition on Black Friday we would put
Mhm.
up the Christmas tree. That is the tradition. The kids always help. Hubby usually has to work, but when he comes home, we're already done. I have my glass of wine, I'm playing my Christmas music. And
Mhm.
one year, one person wanted to go to their friend's house. One person wanted to go this one wanted to go across the street, play with their friends. And that was back then. So I was just like, oh,
Right.
they're leaving me. And mind
What
you, they
is
were like
happening?
7 and 13, 14, but that already changed it. So I had to open myself up to the way you used to do it is not going to be that way forever. You know,
Right.
so I'm used to opening myself up, say, okay, this is the way it is now. You know?
Yeah.
Now since then, have we done it together? Yeah, because I guilt them. You know, I'm like, you left me. You left me for dead. I will guilt, for facts. Yeah, you left me for dead on Black, and I was, I guilt them. So they'll do it, but no, in real talk, I realized that it's different. Once they get a certain age, they want to go with their friends, and that was just teenager. Now they're like adults,
Yeah.
Yeah.
different, and it's okay. They have to start doing their own thing. What else is important to you this time of year? Because I know for me,
Mhm.
because this is one of the favorite times of year, I told you for a variety of reasons, but not only because around my birthday, but it's a time when I can assess and, like, reset if necessary.
Mhm.
I take
Mhm.
a lot of time being by myself, just assessing,
Yes.
and I love
Get
doing
that
that.
getting that quality time, thinking about the year, ho the whole year as a whole, and then what you probably, like, are teeing up for the new year,
Yeah.
basically. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I do the same thing because you always have setting goals, right?
Mhm.
So, what
Mhm.
goals did you set for this year that you didn't accomplish for one reason or another because things happen? And
Mhm.
are those the same still goals you have? And I know we're gonna talk about these things on other top and other conversations, but
Mhm.
those are definitely the things that I kinda do.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So we all talk about Christmas because that's the holiday we celebrate around this time. Do you have friends who celebrate any of the other holidays during December? You have Kwanzaa, you have damn it, Kwanzaa, what's the other one?
Hanukkah, Jewish
Hanukkah.
food. Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes. So, do you have friends that celebrate those, and have you experienced those types of celebrations with them?
I
It's
have,
been quite a few years for me because people that I worked with, they did the Hanukkah and they had dinners. So there was a couple of times I went to a dinner, but not nothing recent.
What
I
was that
don't
like?
know anybody that does Kwanzaa, and that's the weird part. I didn't know too many people that actually did that every year.
yeah, I had some people in my family that did Kwanzaa and still do,
Mhm.
but it wasn't anything, like, that I really participated in,
And
so to
then
speak.
mhm,
So and then as far as Hanukkah, yeah, I had coworkers and friends that have as well.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, I it's not anything that I really partake in, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily partaken, but have experience. I can't say that I have experienced any of those things either. I know it gets advertised and it gets talked about the same way as Christmas and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So that's
Mhm.
curious to see because we have lived and we've have come across different people who do celebrate different things. So I thought it would be, let's see what you guys may or may not have experienced.
But that's weird. It's like now it's not even advertised as much.
No,
You know how growing up, they used to have the commercials, and I don't see any of that no more.
because
It's
everybody is streaming TV. Ain't no
That's
watching no damn
exactly where I was
commercials.
going. That's
I see a
exactly
bunch
what
of
I was gonna
Christmas
say.
movies that be popping up and coming on, but for the most part, the actual commercials and stuff, I don't see them anymore. It's
No,
really changed.
No,
but
no
it's
one's watching
no
TV.
one's watching. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people are streaming,
Yep.
so unless you're on, like, the Hulus or now Prime is offering commercials,
Mhm.
but
When you're on
most
the
of the
low
streaming
tiered account, if you're on the low
on the
tiered
low
account.
tiered account. Oh, right. On the low tiered account, you get the that not giving myself up, child, because I'm on the low tier because they offering commercials. But other than that, the
Listen,
way we watch TV is changing too. A lot of people on YouTube.
Not
A
even
lot of
changing,
people.
it's changed.
Yeah, no, but
Period.
it's continuously changing because, like I said, there's people on YouTube. There's this new thing that I literally just heard about, which is called like micro dramas or something like that, where they're like, it's an app called, I want to say Candy Jar. Don't quote me, but I'll have to look it up for the show notes. But it's it's gen the whole genre of this, I think, started in China, where it's like these little mini dramas, and here's
Mhm.
how they get you. So think of Tubi. Think of something that's so salacious or not. It
Mhm.
doesn't have to be. It could just be something really, really good. You be like, oh, you click on it and you want to
Mhm.
watch it. Baby, you got coins. You get all the way into it, and then if you don't got enough money, baby, that shit shut off. But that is a
Short stories, yes.
no, it's not short story. You don't got enough. You gotta add more money to watch it.
tell
You
to
see
them
what I'm
now.
saying?
Listen,
That's how they lure
listen.
you in.
They getting us left and right because everybody get rid of cable. No more cable. No more
Mhm,
cable. Now you got to stream everything on an app. So you got Hulu, you got Prime, you got
Mhm.
whatever YouTube, you got whatever. By the time you add all of subscriptions up, you might as well go back to the cable box. Now you talking about
baby.
some shit you got to add coins to?
No, so
Man,
it's yo,
get
I was
out of
reading
here.
some comment. It was cracking me up
I'm done.
because one person said, "Yo, they got me for $57. I had to see the end of that show." And in my mind, because I was like, "What do you mean?" And
Yeah.
they said it is based on how much like credits. So you get
Yeah.
to the point, and all of a sudden it cuts ad. It's like almost please deposit 5 cents for the next 10 minutes.
Mhm.
You know, kinda I'm joking, but I didn't do it yet, so I don't know. But my whole point
Man,
is it's changing the way we're consuming content. I
I'm
think it's a
banning.
brilliant idea.
I'm banning TV. I'm like, I'm canceling all the subscriptions because, like, I'm down to the freaking free shit too. Y'all gonna watch these commercials or y'all ain't gonna watch nothing.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I got a
Like,
question though. So let's say do you think regifting is a bad thing?
if you give it to a person that don't know the person that you got it
Person
from,
that you got it.
they gotta be 3, 4 people removed.
It's craziness.
Listen, no, here's the thing. So here's the thing. Why waste things, right? Somebody took their time out to get something for you. You
Mm,
may or may not like it, or you may or may not have a need or use for it, but you know
mhm.
somebody that could
That
use
could
it.
use it, yeah.
Why not give it re-gift it? But you don't want them to know the person that gave it to you because or unless you can be upfront and say, like, "I really appreciate this gift. I know somebody who could have better use for it. Do you mind if I" do you ask for permission to re-gift? I don't know.
I'm
I'm
not
just
asking
saying.
for permission. You know, I'm just
Yeah, I
asking
never
for. I'm giving the shit up. If I don't want it, I'm not gonna waste it. I'm
But you're
always
gonna
gonna
is it
I
gonna
don't
be
give a
too
damn if I give it to you. Listen, if you bought me something and I ain't like it, Jay, I'm giving it to Joe. I can figure it out. Y'all, you wanna argue with me? At least your shit's put to use. The hell you want? You gonna argue with me? Am I the bad person? Same thing with you, Joe. You buy me some shit I don't like. Jay, you want this? Yeah, I just
no.
to me, it's
I
I
don't
wouldn't get
yeah.
offended if someone did it to mine. I wouldn't get offended.
I don't think people shouldn't because you're doing something with it. You're not throwing it in the trash. You're finding a
Yeah,
good home
And it's
for it,
being used. What? Because if
and
it's
it's gonna
something I
be
know
used.
I'm not gonna use,
Yeah.
that's why even now as I get older, I'm so particular. It's like, nah, don't buy for me. Cause I just mean my style is different. You really gotta know me.
Yeah.
Just, you can give me
Yeah.
some cash if you want, but don't buy nothing. Just let me get my own shit. Unless you
and
really,
see,
really
giving
know me.
cash, depending on who it is, I just think sometimes it's so impersonal too, but
Really? So you like gifts. You shit out of luck with me. I ain't to me, see, I don't think I hear what you're saying.
mm,
I guess because I spent so many years getting gifts, I'm gift
mhm,
out. And I don't wanna have to spend my time thinking about what would be a good gift for someone.
Yeah.
I
And
just don't.
I don't so same thing. I don't wanna
Really
give
don't.
somebody something that they don't need or not gonna
mhm,
use, right? I'd rather them go and get what they actually want. So and I've
mhm,
been doing that way, like,
Yeah.
my kids was very, very picky too. So
Mhm.
we went from the list kinda thing, put on the list
mhm.
what you want, pick out what you want, to I'm giving you I know you like this store, I'm gonna give you a gift card to that store because you
Yeah.
shop at that store. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you cash, go buy
and
what you
that's
want.
how I feel when I give money to Dede now because she's around them more, she knows what they would want more. I'd rather just give her money and be done with it.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not
and the
giving
only other time I would give money is baby showers. Unless it's
yeah,
something particular off the I'd rather just send the money to the store that they gonna shop at or just give it to them and let them get better use out of it to get the stuff that they know that they're gonna need, but
Yeah.
I'd rather buy a gift. That's just me, though.
That's fair. That's fair. I ain't buying shit. Only
I'm not
who
trying to
I'm
I'm
buying
not
for? Me. I'll do that. But I ain't no way.
so
This mm-mm.
to that point, Key, have you ever gone Christmas shopping and you're buying something for somebody, you be like, "Hey, I like this shit. Imma buy me one too." Or you bought something for someone, both of
Mm-mm.
you, and you wind up keeping it for yourself. Have you guys ever done that?
No.
Nah.
I've never done
Mm.
that. Like most of the stuff I bought, like if I want something, I'm gonna buy it for myself. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would. So if I seen something when I was buying, let's say for the kids or whatever, and
Mhm.
I did, get them a big ticket item, and I'm like, hey, I might like that belt for myself. 9 times out of 10, I already bought one, right? If
Mhm.
it's a
Mhm.
scarf or something or accessory, and usually it's big ticket items that I think that I know that they would use and wear,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
maybe they can't afford it. So then I
Mhm.
would do that, right? And 9 times I already have it, so I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm usually very intentional. When I was buying, I was very
Mhm.
intentional in what I bought.
Yeah.
So I'm talking just for my kids. If
Mhm.
I was buying for others people, 'cause same thing when they were younger. As they got older, I stopped doing that because I was less intentional because you find, especially when they're in that teenage years, it gets a bit dicey in terms of the
Yeah.
clothes, in terms of the this and the that, and they
Mhm.
like this, what's hot, what's not. I'm not getting involved in all of that, it's
Same. I wasn't stressing about it. Nope.
too much. I don't say
Yeah.
definitely now, you could whatever, you, so I don't do that. I also have never been one to bust up no credit cards on no Christmas shopping. I don't play that. It's done with cash. If we ain't got it, y'all ain't got it.
Right.
Plain and simple. Because
Yeah.
interest rates, I was on one comment, somebody said, they 33%. Are you crazy?
On a credit card?
On a credit
Yeah.
card? 33%, 29.99, 33, and I guess that's also contingent upon, I guess, their credit score. Maybe, I don't know, because in the
Yeah.
comments, people
That's crazy.
it was different, but are you crazy? So
Yeah.
you mean to tell me you busting up trying to get your kid some I'm saying J's, Jordans, I don't even know if that's the hottest thing. Whatever the hottest thing is right now.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
come on, you put on your
if you
credit
did the
card?
yeah, if you did the math, so 30% is almost like 50%. So if you buy $100 item and you don't pay it off before that whatever that period is, you about to
Mhm.
pay $200 for $100
That
item,
makes no
almost.
sense to me. I won't do it.
When I
Not
use
not
my
this
credit
term.
card, there has to be a 6 or a 12-month no interest to pay it off, and that's how I'm usually paying off my stuff by then.
That's how they
I'm
trap
not
your ass.
No, it ain't no trap.
Let me tell
I make sure
you.
that they're paid off by that time, so
I
I'm not
know, but
paying them
that's how
no
they get
interest.
you with the
Not
Nah.
you.
Affirm, the Afterpay, 6 months, no interest. So you be like, "Ooh, Imma get me this Gucci scarf." Next thing you know, you done spent $1,000,000 and then you can't find the fucking thing. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Or you lost it.
Yep.
I can't. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. Or you might, but even
Mm-mm.
if it's not that, if it's something for the kids, to me, I've never been, if we don't got it, we ain't getting it. And
So
go ahead.
no, you go ahead, finish your
I was
statement.
gonna say, one of the thing what I find was very interesting to me, I was paying attention this entire year. You go on TikTok, depending on your algorithm, because I am cognizant that we each got 3 different algorithms as anybody else, depending on our
Mhm.
interests. But you go on there, and this whole years has been this thing where I'm seeing people are broke, they're struggling to pay their rent, they're struggling to buy groceries, medical bills, all this
Mhm.
stuff. So a lot of
Wow.
people, the layoffs, this is what I'm seeing. And I was
Mhm.
like, it cannot be. It cannot be. And we know that to be true because it
Mhm.
has to only be a fraction of the population because Black
Mhm.
Friday was popping this year. And I was
That's
surprised. But all the people saying I can't afford this, I can't afford, stop it, Beyonce, from putting out product because we can't afford, they're making it can't, right? So I can't afford that. It must be nice for you to do this. I'm seeing this,
yeah.
but it's only a small fraction. It has to be because Black Friday said was the highest spending they've seen in years.
They
What
and
the hell?
Are you
and
I didn't
it's
even look
funny.
at that.
So it's funny you say that. So I haven't seen any of that stuff on TikTok or anywhere else, and I wonder if
Mhm.
it's real. I mean, it could be. I won't say that it's not. I can't talk about people's plights, whatever, one way or the other.
Mhm.
But it is funny that this year, given the year that it's been, political or otherwise, and
Mhm.
people saying no shopping Black Friday, only shop Black, only shop this,
Mhm.
for them to report the
Mhm.
highest in a long time of sales. The retailers have gone up. I mean, I think even Target rebounds because
A
of
little
Black
bit
Friday.
probably.
I don't know, a
Mhm.
little bit probably, right?
That sounds suspect to
But
me, I'm sorry.
what's
What the
suspect
the
to you? That the
what's
Black
suspect?
That
Friday
this is the
shopping,
highest year? Really?
people are out there dropping
Why
No,
you
I'm not disputing that we didn't have a Black Friday. I know that people were still out there buying stuff, that nothing changed. But for it to be the highest year for Black Friday, nah, that I find that suspect, but
No, I think they would be putting it on all the finance channels.
Mhm.
On all the
Mhm.
finance things that I've been watching,
Mhm.
they were out there dropping them coins, which I would ask you ladies. So given the environment, I know Kira, you was a big Black Friday shopper back then.
Mhm.
This year have been different for you if you were still out there and doing that, or would you still been out there with the peoples?
You mean
Out there in them streets.
you mean taking it back to if like years ago when I was into it
Would you? Yeah, but today, would you
in this
still
climate?
in this climate? Would you feel different about it?
No, I would probably focus my efforts more on like I've been doing actually in the last couple of years, and it wasn't
Mhm.
necessarily on Black Friday, but focusing more on like Black-owned business,
Mhm.
women-owned businesses, Black-owned
Mhm.
businesses,
Yeah.
and that would be my focus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to answer that because I enjoyed it doing, but you're asking me about something that's like 15 years ago. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but if my kids were young now, I'm older now. I don't ain't got it in me. I don't want to get up. Maybe that's too. It's like I'm not fitting to get up no 4 o'clock and go out, and that's nah. Right now, hell no, I ain't doing it. I might have just came in the house 2 hours ago. Maybe an hour ago. You want me to come back in and I can't.
She's like, I was in these streets.
I was already in
94.
chilling. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
We were having a good time. I ain't got it in me now.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I think this nothing would have changed. I mean, I didn't subscribe to it back then. I definitely was not entertaining it, not even just Black Friday period, but just the whole shopping thing. I just like refocus.
Really likes shopping like that.
Not a big shopper,
Right.
true, but I
Mhm.
definitely was not out there on no daggone Black Friday. Not doing it. So
Mhm.
It
But
says
anyway.
just a fact. I know I ain't the one doing the facts, but I just pulled it up. So
Mhm.
total online sales for Black Friday, a record 11.8 billion in the US. Now, we could figure out where that's broken down, but that's all
Mhm.
online sales.
See, that's online. Nobody was going out. That's one
I'm not
thing.
saying that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. A Black Friday
Shop
deal, forget about going out or not going out. A deal
Okay.
is a deal, right? It's still Black Friday. So if it's a deal,
Yeah.
right,
right?
and the retailers have to ship to that too. The retailers had to have Black Friday online and in their stores because not everybody's going out to shop. So people are advertising that for you to shop online as well.
Oh, they had Black Friday. What about Cyber Monday?
Hold on, Imma get
Same.
to that. So then it
Yeah.
says online growth was a 9.1% year-over-year increase. So,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay.
And then Cyber Week, so Thanksgiving up to Cyber Monday, it was
Mhm.
44.2 billion online.
That's crazy.
So when you think about that number, that's not million, that's billion.
Billion.
People got money, or they're going into debt,
Mhm.
or there's a significant amount of people that still are doing well despite the layoffs, or there's people that are just like, I'm gonna have me a good time even though I am laid off. I'm gonna make sure my family, my kids have, so
Mhm.
they're spending and maybe
Mhm.
going into debt or using their savings. I don't know, but when you talk about $44 billion, that's a lot of
Yeah.
damn money.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
lot of money.
ridiculous. Okay.
Or to Joe's point, because she loves a good conspiracy. This all could be crap and I don't know what the motive is. Maybe
Uh-huh.
Tariffs is the motive. Could
Mhm.
be. Tariffs ain't mean shit. People still was able to the companies were still able to buy product to sell.
Mhm.
remember
Right, the tariff.
he lifted them joints a
Oh,
little.
on time. Of course.
Of course. Come on. Come
Had to
on.
bring some money here, of course.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Leading retailers with the traditional Walmart, Amazon, Target, and
The
Best Buy.
conglomerates, yep. Mhm.
Well, they said they dominated the searches. I don't know about the sales. Listen, people were spending money, man. Forbes, and this was in Forbes. So whoever's behind this play, I'm playing into Joe's, conspiracy theory. They definitely hit off Forbes. Put this out there. Sets a new online spending record. It was a new online spending record. So money's a thing. I guess I share all that to say, listen, consumers will consume.
It is. And it
Yeah.
begs me to ask this question that I have on here in my notes. It says, is gift giving becoming performative instead of meaningful? Are people just out there just to be buying, to say I bought? Like, what is
That's
it?
not judging.
I felt like that for years. People just buying to be buying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I don't know. I think sometimes people buy because they think it's a deal. The deals are, in my opinion, haven't been good deals since for years.
Yeah.
Years. It wasn't the same as when I was actually out there doing it, right? So I just think, people think it's a deal. They save up their money just to get that, $2 TV, 75-inch for $2.
That's for $2. Listen, the deals happen off cycle, all season. Anybody want to know
Yeah,
about
I don't normally wait.
deals happen all cycle. I would get all of my winter coats in the summertime. I would not get my and listen, it may
Not
be out
during
of
the winter,
season.
no.
It may be out of season. I don't care. But you know what? I didn't spend $200-$300 for that coat.
Yeah.
I spent like $25-$50 for that coat.
Yeah.
So
So it's gonna listen, holidays is what it is. The spending's gonna be people will still be able to thrive and spend.
Yep.
We'll see if the same thing they're saying 2026 will be a different year for the economically. I don't know. We just have to see. But yeah, it's record spending this year. So I don't know. I feel like I I love the holidays. I love this time of year. Like I said, I'm already in my mode of self-assessment. So I'm kind of taking a moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see what what the holiday brings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Keep it, I don't know, lovely, keep it light, keep it festive. Hopefully nobody's going into super major debt, but
Don't go into debt. It ain't worth it. Don't be raising no kids. Be like, but you said you was gonna buy me them. Get the hell out of here. Not raise, because then you be raising those kids with entitlement. Don't do it to yourself, people. But
exactly.
rock on. Raise your kids the way you want to.
That's
That's all I have, folks.
Yeah, so I guess for the audience out there, what holiday traditions are you continuing? What have you stopped? Let us know in the comments. What have you creating?
Has it changed? Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you out here in these Black Friday streets contributing, whether it's online or physically? Were you contributing to that 11 point something billion? Huh?
I wasn't.
I sure enough
I'm
wasn't.
asking the audience.
Audience, do you rock with me or do you rock with everybody else out there in these streets?
You in these
That
streets.
part.
You in these
What
streets.
she said.
Let us know. We would love to hear it. Till next time.
Peace, everybody.